And we're rolling the ball. As if we hadn't been doing that already, but what the heck, up and down. And in the palm. And across the knuckles. Good morning, Don. And in the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And today, I think it's a finger day. So, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Hey, Richard. And then over to the other hand. Index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's toss it up today, or toss it to a partner. Moving it around, different speeds, different hands. Batting it, catching it. And I. And 3, 2, 1, dropping it. Assessing how the feet are feeling. Ankles, knees, hips. Stepping on the ball 3 times. Excuse me. Something in the air today. Up to the knuckles. Once across. Good morning, Suzanne. And rotate on the heel. Slide it across. Slide across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and press the toes into the ball. Bring them up and separate the toes. Scrunch the ball again with the toes. And middle of the ball and wiggling. Roll the ball down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Reassess. And go to the other foot. 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Middle of the foot, wiggling. crease, pressing. Releasing the toes and separating them. Pressing once again. Middle of the foot and wiggling. Rolling the ball down the bones. And script. Three, two, one. We'll get the ball out of the way. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, and center. Deep breath. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. Breath and ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out and gather in starline. And centering. Other side. And we'll march in place. Or jog. So we're going to start off the week today with the Zach Bush 4-minute exercise with or without a weight or a water bottle or whatever you want to put in your hands if you want to, or nothing at all. And then we got some rolling in here at the class. So probably don't want to do squats. I'm going to introduce a new way to get things going, and also helps with side step balance. So in that 25-second, you can do some side steps like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can make it a little bit more difficult by jumping. Or if you're feeling really adventurous, you can stay on one foot and jump back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, or 2 feet, or 1 foot. And that's what I'm going to do. But do whatever you want to do, including what you're doing. 5, be safe. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. 2 deep breaths. Interlace those fingers, raise them up over the head. Reaching up. Bend your back, if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Come back to center and slowly lower the hands, pressing out of the chest. All the way down. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and raise those hands up, squeezing the scapula together. A little bit higher. One of the things we're going to roll on is the muscles right above the scapula, the levator. And down. Shrug. And roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other direction. One palm up, one palm down, flip flop. A little faster. And bring your arm across the body. Pressing in at the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back and pressing down. Other arm. Grab both elbows, go left to right. And bring the arms down and rotate the neck. Other direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Look up. Look down. Over one shoulder. And then the other. Do a side lunge. The other way. Come back to center and hinge at the waist. Keep the spine neutral. Drop in the hands. Just let them hang. Come up. Turn to one side. Press back on the heel. And then the other side. And come up and grab a stick. I'm going to start with the doing the exercise for injuries routine today, or it's mostly EFI routine. We're going to put the stick along the spine and the back and raise it up and down. This is more a bob and bread exercise here, actually, but then we get in the exercise for injuries. Stretch it out. Switch the position on the hands. I will again run it up and down the spine. Oops. And stretch it out. Okay, bring it in front. And we'll do some bicep curls. We'll do 10. And some bent over rolls. Put the palms face down. You want to hinge at the waist. Keep your spine neutral and come up with your elbows past your rib cage. And come back up. Some presses from the shoulders straight up. 1. And then an upright row. Drop the stick down, bring your elbows up past your shoulder, or at least equal to your shoulder if you can. Or get them as high as you can. 4, 5. Then a back extension. You want to put the stick behind you and reach back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change my grip for the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put the stick in front and go up on the toes and back on the heels for a second, 15 times. 2, 7, 14, and 15. Finally, bring the stick to one side, swing it behind your back 7 times. Loosening up those shoulder joints for the Zach Bush 4-minute drill. 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's put the stick down. If you're going to use weights or a water bottle or something along those lines, you want to gather them. Reminder that you can modify this to wherever you're at. If you want to do chair squat, you can. I don't have my chair with me today, but you can sit down and just get up, or just touch the seat and get up. Or you can do the squats by just going down a little bit, or all the way. Second move is the raise. Third move is around the clock, or through the middle. And the fourth is the military press. I'm going to move the squat around so that it'll come in between some of these arm motions at Nina's suggestion to give your arms a break as best I can. I'm not sure how well that worked last time, but we'll give it another try. So let's start with, we're going to do 12 squats. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then some arm raises. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And yeah, let's do around the clock. 1, 2, 11, and 12. And so let's put some squats back in. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, and 12. And now the military press. 1, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take some breaths. Relax. And I guess we go up to the arm raise. 1, 'a little bit faster. 11, and 12. And around the clock, I'm going to go through the middle this time and do whatever's best for you. And 12. Oh, let's do some squats. Military press. And 12. And time to breathe. We've done all our squats, so we're going to recoup here and do our 3 arm exercises, one after the other. All right, you ready? We'll start with the arm raise. A little bit faster. And 12. Around the clock. $12. And finally, 12 military presses. 2, 11, 12. Whew. Breathe out. Very good. Shake those arms. Rub those hands together. Cultivate some chi. Feel that chi ball. Feel that energy between the palms. As the ball moves you. And you're shifting your weight from one column to the other, one foot to the other, like water flowing. And center. 2 deep breaths. And open up our hearts. Pause on this inhale. And exhale, spreading it out. Center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. We'll go down and gather some up. And aha! Namaste.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, Nina, you're very welcome.
I blew it today. I was sure that whatever it's called, Independence Day, you're not going to work because everybody else is not working.
I know, though, but you know, I am here. I did see you come in. Hey, Don.
Thanks.
You can catch the beginning on the video. I'll post it right after if you want. It's on. So we got some rolling today. We're going to work the deltoids, levator scapula with the ball, and then do the neck. So you're going to have some loose upper bodies after we get done here, I hope. We're going to get down on the floor with the ball and hopefully the soft roller if you have one. And we'll start. We're going to start right beneath the shoulder joint right here. And we'll get both sides. Just put the ball down. And it's more about finding that tender spot. Let's see. Moving it around. There we go. And I've got my arm at 90 degrees. And you can move it a little bit to hydrate those muscle fibers, the fascia. And then while we're on this side, let's move it up to the muscle right on top of the scapula here that leads up into the neck. But you don't want to get the neck, you want to get it on the back. And again, move the ball around until you find that tight spot, or the tightest spot. That muscle is often very tense. And lead into it. And I'm kind of wiggling my shoulder to get a little bit more on that knot loose. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the other side. And again, start with the deltoid right below the shoulder joint. Move it around. Find that tight spot. Arms up at 90 degrees. And if you want, you can move that arm back and forth. And then move it up to the levator on that side. Again, moving it around, looking for the tight spots. Choosing one and leaning into it. Wiggling that shoulder. Three, two, one, and release. All right, we're going to take the roller. Again, if you have a soft roller, it's probably better. Put it behind you. Rotate your head from ear to ear on the mat, the rug. And just note where you're at, how far the ears go, whether there's any particular restrictions, more so on one side than the other, any pain or cricks in the neck. Then bring the roller up to your hairline, bottom of your hairline. Do the same thing, moving the ears back and forth. And make a note, and then stay to the right and do 8 circles in one direction. And when you're done, reverse direction, still on the right side, and do 8 more. And now do 8 nods. Now face left, and on the left side, make 8 circles in one direction, and then 8 in the other. And then do 8 nods, still facing left. And then your head is facing straight ahead or straight up, looking up. Rollers at the hairline. You're going to do 8 figure 8s. But when you're halfway through, why don't you change the direction that you're doing the figure 8 in? A new cognitive twist. As if it wasn't hard enough to do a figure 8 with your head. Just follow your nose. And then when you're done, do 8 nods. And go left to right with your ears. See if you notice any difference from when you assessed them in the beginning in terms of mobility or pain. Push the roller away, do the same thing on the floor. And come up and attack the day.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, John.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you
Hey,
so much.
Chuck, you're welcome. Suzanne, very good. Thank you.
Nice tea. Have a good
Maureen,
day.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care, Richard, Ava, Joel.
Right.